Hey, what's up, everybody? It's that guy, Skimpy. The question I get the most, I get it all the time, is making your own jigs worth the money? Like, how much does it cost, per jig to make? I made this video about 5 years ago. I do realize that, the economy and all that and prices change. So anyways, I got an updated list with updated prices, and this is straight off of the do-itmolds website, and I'm actually going to put a link to every single thing that I'm mentioning in the description, so you can click on it and just go from there. Oh my God! Look at it! Vinco mold. This is the 5-inch one. All right, let's just jump right to it and all the materials you need to make your jigs. First of all, you're going to need a lead melter. I recommend going with the Hot Pot 2. It's just a little lead melter that you can pour right with it. It's like a big heated ladle, I guess. So anyways, you can just pour right into the mold. It's awesome. I still use mine even though I have a bottom pour. If I'm trying to, melt smaller portions of lead and, I'm not going to make a big run or whatever, the Hot Pot 2 works perfect. Let's see. You're going to need lead. You can get lead from a lot of different places. In this video, I'm showing the lead that you can get straight from do-itmolds, and it's awesome lead, I'm telling you. Also, you're going to need your mold. I just put the brush jig because it's one of my favorite molds, and so I'm basing this video off of the brush jig. And for the record, most of the molds are about the same price, so it doesn't really matter that I'm just doing it just on the brush jig. You're also going to need hooks. Once again, it's a 100-pack of hooks. Most of the hooks come in a 100-pack. The hooks I'm going to be showing right now, the Victory 60-degree hook, comes in a 100-pack, and they're amazing hooks. Once I switched over to Victory, I haven't gone back, man. I haven't looked back. You're also going to need paint, and in this video, what I'm doing is I'm just doing for 1 jar of paint. The 1 jar of paint will definitely last you 100 jigs. If you want, you can add more and more colors to it. Eventually you will have a bunch of different colors once you start getting into making jigs. You're also going to need weed guards. The brush jig is a weedless mold, so you're going to need weed guards. They also come in a 100-pack. You're going to need skirt collars. What the skirt collars are is when you have your skirt tabs, which that's another thing. You're going to need skirts. You're going to have skirt tabs, and the skirt tabs are going to be, there's going to be 10 in a pack, and for the most part, an average, you're going to use 2 skirts per jig. So that being said, you're going to bind those 2 skirts together, you're going to use a skirt collar. Also, you're going to need the skirt tool. It's a little tool that you slide the skirt collar on, and then you put this wire deal in there, and it connects the skirts, and you pull it through, and then you pull your skirt collar on there, and then boom, a skirt's made. So now for the price breakdown. The Hot Pot 2 lead melter is $61.99. The lead is $26.89. The mold is $62.50. The hooks, $23. Paint is about $7.75. Weed guards, $14. The skirt collars are $4. The skirts are about $2.90 per pack, and you're going to need 20 of them. So $2.90 times 20 is $58. And the skirt tool is $5.10. So if you add all of those up, it comes out to $263.23. If you divide it by 100, that's $2.63 per jig. So now you got to think, is $2.63 per jig worth it to you? Things to remember: if you buy store-bought jigs, you can buy them from $2 to $10, you know. So I'm assuming your average jig is what, $5. So you're saving, you know, $2.40 per jig. You know, you're getting almost double the amount. One cool thing about making your own jigs is, you know, you're making them yourself. You get, you know, whatever color, whatever skirt combination, whatever you want, you know, you can make. So you can make a unique jig that you cannot find in stores. Okay, so here is the breakdown for next time you pour your next 100 jigs. You already got the hot pot, you already got some lead, you already got the mold, but you will need to buy the hooks, $23. You'll probably need to buy new paint, $7.75. You'll need to buy new weed guards, $14. New pack of skirt collars, $4. And you know, more skirts, you know, $58. And that's it. You already have the skirt tool and you have all the rest. So that comes to $106.75. Divide that by 100. That means you're spending $1.07 per jig compared to $5, $6, $7, whatever. It's, you know, a little over $1 per jig. So that's the breakdown. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully you learned something. Like I mentioned before, you're making them yourself. You get unique jigs, ones that, you know, you can't find in stores and all that. You can get so many different kinds of jig molds. Go to do-itmolds and check out all their molds. You know, yeah, and if you want to stick with like the 60-degree hook, you know, you can buy a different mold that takes that same hook. That's what's awesome. So anyways, guys, hopefully this all makes sense. Hopefully you liked the video. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, man, you know, comment below or shoot me an email, thatguyskimpy@gmail.com. Like I mentioned before, everything I mentioned is straight from the Do-It-Molds website with the prices, and you can just look at the links in the description and click on them, buy them, and start making your own jigs. All right, guys, that guy Skimpy. Please subscribe.